free will, or was it fate? On the still waters of oblivion.
Let's rock! Choose and strike. Now time.
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion.
Wait for the tiles. Time for a shot.
Distance as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all!
Another journey begins. On the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Pretty good crowd today.
Let's rock! That's a set! Naughty children, you're in bad shape. Look at the jaw! Please, 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 please. Looks like victory!
Distance as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Turn up the volume.
Better late than never. Wait for the tiles.
Did you come here of your own volition? In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
This song's just for you. Keep up my tempo.
Don't need this style. Time, savor the vigor of life.
Better hedge your bets.
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all! Turn up the volume.
Fights are like gambling.
All right, I'll call your bet.
Keep up my tempo.
Don't need this style. Naughty children, don't listen. Nap time.
Can't lose this one. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head. Better hedge your bets.
Pretty good crowd today. Turn up the volume.
That's a set! Time for the payout.
No dirty tricks, all right?
Time for a shot. You're in bad shape.
All right, I'll call your bet. Can't lose this one. Better hedge your bet.
This song's
The
just
dice
for
have
you.
been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. All in. All right, I'll call your bet.
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all! Keep up. My tempo!
Better late than never.
The beauty is eternal! The knight's duty is my guide. Wretched, fleeting! My oath is to a solitary rose. The beauty is eternal! Wretched, fleeting!
us victory.
Everything is ordained by the star. Oh, profound secrets of the stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing.
Luck of the draw. Please, 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 please. Looks like victory!
Scared yet? A gift from the stars.
Better late than never. Nap time.
I hope for an end to strife in the world. May song bring us victory. I don't remember inviting you. Who's the lucky one today?
Time for a shot. Savor the vigor of it.
I hope for an end to strife and please, quiet down. Tonight, souls shall embrace. Tonight, the stars echo because of me. A guest with no manners, huh? A gift from the stars.
That's a set! Time for the payout! Naughty children, you're in bad shape.
Can you see the stars from here, too?
Would you like me to relay your message?
Can you wait a little moment? The Master Diviner will be here soon. She's temporarily taken on the General's responsibilities. Before meeting you, she must make the current situation known and fortify public spirit. This is her first real test as a General. I hope she can get used to things quickly.
I don't think I can ever get used to this. It's a pleasure to see you all here today. Collating casualties and losses. Dispatching forces to round up the remnants of the disciples. Submitting battle reports to the 6 charioteers. Now I know what Jing Yuan meant when he said, "The highest throne faces the strongest wins." Generalship is no trifling matter. I think she actually really enjoyed.
Master Diviner, have you summoned it?
Of course not. On the contrary. I am eager to thank you all in my official capacity as acting general of the Luofu.
Ooh, all those benefits that the general
Yes. The Astral...
On behalf of the Astral Express,
Wow. Nothing
Now that thanks have been expressed, I still have something to discuss with you.
Seriously? Thanking us like that and then immediately sending us on another mission?
It's not a mission. The Stellaron Crisis, the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus Rebellion, the Arbor's resurrection, not to mention the Antimatter Legion infiltrating the Luofu. All of these incidents need reporting at the highest level for investigation. It's just that, having been in the middle of everything, I'm struggling to keep an accurate perspective. I would appreciate if you could go through it all with me, so that I can reacquaint myself with the finer detail. So, where should we begin? That we may. But as logical as, for example, how was the Stellaron brought onto the Xianzhou? And who sent it onto Scale Gorge? I'm submitting my report to the Alliance, and I've already got a plan in mind. All of you will feature in the report. But for the sake of
I was about to make the same request, Master.
Jingyuan, before you leave, please make time to recuperate. If there's anywhere you'd like to visit, feel free to take a look. I must attend to some Cloud Knight matters. Oh, if you pass through... The Cloud Knights were only able to find her fan. She took it with her I'm already prepared for the worst. As for how matters are handled with regards to Ting Yun, I believe it's best left to her Foxian ken. I have informed the Skyfaring Commission of the events which took place, and I think it would be best if you were the one to deliver this item to Yukong.
I understand. Leave it with us.
Thank you, Mr. Yang. Now, let me take a look at my remaining duties for the day. It's quite the list. It's getting late. If you need me, I'll be in the Divination Commission Conclave Hall.
Can you see the stars from here, too?
I see. Please extend my regards to the 10 Lords.
I will. Our condolences, Hellmaster. You have guests. I shall take my leave.
On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission, I would like to...
Madame Yukong must have heard about Miss Tingyun.
Yes, I have heard. Seeing 4 leave, yet only 3 return, was enough for me to know that Fu Xuan's report was indeed correct. Tingyun. I still can't believe it. The whole report reads like a bad joke. It's simply unimaginable. The Antimatter Legion on the Xianzhou, and Tingyun, a Lord Ravager? How could someone who spent over 30 years working alongside me at the Skyfaring Commission turn out to be nothing more than a monster in disguise? What happened to the real Tingyun?
Madame Yukong.
I'm sorry. I understand. It's just hard for me to accept. Thank you for bringing Tingyun's belongings back to the Palace of Astrum. The Stellaron crisis has cost us too many comrades. Brothers, sisters, children. I'd like to invite all of you, as witnesses to this war, to a soul-soothing ceremony hosted by the Skyfaring Commission. Will you consider?
A soul-soothing ceremony?
To put it into short life terms, a funeral. You see, for long lives, ordinarily, the Ten Lords Commission guides people to the Hall of... Given our limited lifespans, countless Cloud Knights lost their lives. All of these sudden deaths and unfulfilled wishes by combining Skyfaring Commission technology with Foxian ceremony. We honor those who have passed on. We place items of the dead onto star skiffs and send them out to sail between the stars. To shine... It's not just to comfort the dead. Those souls who can never... It's also my way of saying farewell to Tingyun. I'd like to hold this ceremony. I can still hardly believe it. I'll use my own methods to locate Tingyun's whereabouts, but at present, I'd like to ask you all to witness this event with me. I've instructed Yen Ming to sort through Tingyun's belongings. I hope you can pick some out to place around the star skiff.
Leave this to us. We'll take care of it as per your wishes, Madame Yukong.
Once again, my thanks to all of you. I've asked the judges of the Ten Lords Commission to ratify this soul-soothing ceremony, and have commissioned a special skiff at Stargazer Navalia for the ceremony.
You always did say that I liked to gossip, and here I am rambling on, proving you right again. If only you were here to cut me off. Oh, it's you.
We're here to help sort out Miss Tingyun's things.
Well, I've managed to get through pretty much everything. It's all in this box. Please, take your time.
Okay, let's see what there is. An Annie Cassiter's seal, a small box, a knife, a bow, and something wrapped up tight. I wonder what this is. Looks like some kind of antique? But who'd want to hold on to something like this?
Oh, Tingyun explained that one to me. It's a folk statuette from Foxian antiquity. They say it can bring wealth if placed correctly.
There's also a note in the package. This is for you, Mr. Yenming. Wishing you fortune and success in every endeavor. Yenming, it seems like this is a gift for you.
I remember asking her for Tingyun and I were from different guilds. We were competitors, but also colleagues. When we used to trade in other lands, we would bring back local specialties and distribute them among friends. The rivalry between us and the Whistling Flames to be the Skyfaring Commission's top guild was always fierce. We would gift each other all kinds of bizarre oddities. Candy that made your leg hair grow. A vial. I was completely unprepared for this. I never thought Ting Yun would leave something behind for me that was so... If I don't return a gift, I'll lose our little duel. But what could I possibly gift her back?
Huh. Besides the seal, the knife, and the bow, none of this seems like something Miss Ting Yun would have kept. I thought she was more about jewelry and beauty. Could there be other things similar to what Yenming got? We should take a look.
There's nothing else. It looks...
This bow. It's a good bow. It couldn't... All right, just kidding. Just trying to liven things up around here. I can't cook to save my life. I've never seen Miss Ting Yun use anything like that to defend herself. It must be another gift that she never had time to send. There's an ad in the knife case. Spices Supreme. A room alley? Which store is that again? Do you know where we're supposed to take these things?
Can you see the stars from here, too?
Do you know how to fix a star skiff?
The Lafu is famous for its mung bean soda. You've got to give it a try. Did you take some time off?
Isn't that the place on Aurum Alley over in Exalting Sanctum? All the foodies go there.
It's the main tourists fresh off the Star Skiff always head to Starwatcher Avenue. Whenever I'm tired of Celestial Jade or slacking up.
Just thinking about work gives me a full-body migraine.
The Sleepless Earl. Was that the name of that tea house at the port when we first got into town?
Yeah. Ha!
to the Sleepless Earl. I'm the owner here. The name's Ming Ming. How many of you are there? Which tea would you like today? Oh! This is the tea Miss Ting Yun promised to get for me. She really went to another world for me. She's incredible. When I took over this tea house from my parents, I thought I'd shake things up. Famous brews like Whale Tide Spring or Vegetations in the Alchemy Cauldron have been around for millennia. And imported mixed teas have also found a niche. Miss Ting Yun came to the tea house one day and heard about my troubles. She said she could find me a brand new strain during her travels. One that nobody on the Xianzhou had ever tasted. I just thought she was trying to cheer me up. I never thought she'd actually do it. Where is Miss Ting Yun today? Miss Ting Yun.
We found this box of seeds among her belongings. I'm sure Miss Ting Yun would have liked for you to have it.
Thank you. All of you. I think I should give something to Ting Yun in return. Based on her suggestion, I improved the Whale Tide Spring, Emerald Hills, and Dawn Dew strains to make a new variety with a sweet, long-lasting taste. I called it Ting Yun's Blend. Seeing as Ting Yun won't be able to try it, we should drink a cup to her memory.
Just thinking about work gives me a full-body migraine.
Spices Supreme! Check out that sign! Here it is!
Another one off the to-do list.
One should always have dreams. You never know. They might actually come true one day. That's right! I still have a few tricks up my sleeve.
Honored guests, welcome to our humble eatery. What can we get for you today? Something from Miss Tingyun for me? Oh, what a precious person she is. A sweet thing like her, gifting me a kitchen knife. When she first ate here, I told her my motto: you can't better your own food unless you taste it. Then she got me to talk about my hunting and cooking experiences out on other worlds. She was captivated. She pestered me about dish after dish. At the end, she mentioned she wanted to get me a gift: a sword for a hero and a knife for a chef. That's how she put it. She probably came across some rare mineral and forged it by hand. Look how sharp it is. I bet it'd cut straight through a Thalassa titanium terrapin shell. Miss Tingyun is too kind. Who among the Aram Alley vendors hasn't been spoiled by the generosity of whistling flames? Her grand fare puts small merchants like us in touch with big intergalactic vendors. If we're talking gifts, it's us who should be gifting her something. Oh, I heard the trade port is open again for business. Miss Tingyun must be real busy, right? This is real, right? The monster you mentioned, where did it come from? I wish I could take this. Forget it. Matters like these are beyond the...
It was our chili oil beef offal stew that first attracted Miss Ting Yun to our...
About that bow, I think I know who Miss Ting Yun intended to gift it to.
Mr. Yan Ming said an ambassador will return with a gift for a trusted colleague. The person who Ting Yun trusts the most is Madame Yu...
What brings you here? This bow. Did Ting Yun pick it out for me? She understood my pain. It's a shame I can no longer do anything for her. 30 years ago, I fought in a terrible war. My comrade and I set sail together, but only I returned. The scars of that war never truly healed. Still, the Law Fu traced out its arc of recovery and continued to trade. I felt tired of voyaging, like I'd lost the courage to pull on a bowstring ever again. I hid away in the Skyfaring Commission and buried myself in work, never wanting to see the sky again. Despite rising to Helm Master, my military career hadn't prepared me for the type of meticulous planning work now confronting me. Ting Yun, on the other hand, was a born merchant, always discussing business matters with me and offering up advice, even if she was my subordinate. She never fought alongside me on the battlefield, but in her own way, she became a comrade in arms. Without the help of Ting Yun and the Guild, the Law Fu would not have been able to recover in the space of just 30 short years. I used to think that the Xianzhou had changed with the times. Geniuses like Ting Yun were the future for the Skyfaring Commission's next generation. They would bring prosperity to the Law Fu. I was only ever suited to the flames of war. I was wrong. Only when the last minions of the Antimatter Legion are wiped out will I become useless to the Xianzhou. The Xianzhou needs people like me, those willing to cruise the sky and fight the flames. The star skiff is ready for the ceremony now. Everyone, please place your objects aboard the star skiff.
Wait! Wait for me! Miss Ting-yun prepared a gift for me. As a fellow ambassador, I cannot fail to honor our custom.
Yan Ming, what is it that you've prepared?
I've brought a paper kite. I know it may seem simple compared to the precious items that Ting-yun gifted others in the past, but it has a deeper meaning. I heard that Foxians have a tradition where paper kites are used to comfort the souls of pilots who can no longer take to the skies. Ting-yun and I were never pilots in the strictest sense of the word, but we spent much of our lives out among the stars. For her to be able to take wing once again would make her very happy.
Out of all this stuff we've got, what do you think we should place on the star skiff?
This time, we needn't compete. Go. Fly on to other distant worlds.
Thank you for everything you've done for the Skyfaring Commission and the Law Fu. This small seal is the foundation of the Xianzhou.
This is the tea that Meng Ming has made. This is a gift from Miss Yen Sui on behalf of all the restaurants on Arum Alley. You're going to love this.
The Skyfaring Commission shall never forget you, Ting-yun. I will seek out the truth. And if it is discovered that you were taken from us, I swear to avenge your unjust end. It is time for the soul-soothing ceremony. Please make your way to Earthrise Agora in Starskiff Haven.
Just thinking about work gives me a full-body migraine.
General, the ceremony is finished. You should—
Not yet. I have things— My apologies, I couldn't get to you any sooner. Yan Qing made sure that I was fully recuperated. Before you leave the Luofu, there are two things I wish to gift the Express.
Two gifts? Has his conscience
Please, let us reconvene at the seat of divine foresight.
Thinking about work gives me a full-body migraine.
Would you like me to relay your message?
Present company is gathered to reiterate the Xianzhou Luofu's esteemed gratitude for the magnanimous actions of the Nameless. I am sure Lady Fu has given voice to this already, but the Luofu is greatly indebted to you. Therefore, on behalf of the Luofu Cloud Knights, I hereby present you with a jade abacus, a symbol of our allied friendship. Back when the Alliance was first established, all those thousands of years ago, the Xianzhou ships swore an oath, etching the record into a jade abacus. The world may crumble, and the heavens may fall, but this oath shall never be broken. The same is true of this jade abacus. It is a record of the Luofu Cloud Knight's promise to the crew of the Astral Express. It is also a beacon. Grip it tightly, and it will send a message to the jade abacus here, in my hand. No matter how astronomically distant you are, the Luofu Cloud Knights will always come to the aid of the crew, whatever your need may be.
Wow, now that's what I call a payoff.
Of course, I trust that such an important article will not be used for trivial or inappropriate circumstances. I hope you can understand.
Yep, got it. Say no more. Sure thing.
Thank you for your generosity, General.
Dan Heng.
General.
In accordance with the edict of the Ten Lords Commission, I am hereby authorized to relieve your banishment decree.
Nice!
But I must remind you that the crimes of Dongfeng have had far-reaching implications. And some people, such as, while I can guarantee your freedom to come and go as you please, I cannot guarantee your safety. Again, I hope you can understand.
I understand.
This issuing of gifts brings with it a sense of relief. Even my wound is feeling much improved. The occasion calls for a line or two of poetry. Though I feel my efforts would be overshadowed by the erudition of Lady Fu. Another time, perhaps. The Express and its passengers have a long voyage ahead of them. May that voyage be...
Himiko messaged me. The Express detected the Jade Gates reopening. She asked whether we'd be heading back anytime soon. She was also asking after you, Dan Heng.
She must have been worried. I'll return to the train and...
Himiko must be eager to hear about what we've been up to on this mission too, right? Hang on. Oh, how could I forget? We should bring something back for the conductor. Have you got any unfinished business on the Xianzhou? yeah, there are some people we haven't.
Fine. Don Hung and I will go back to the Express. The two of you come back soon, okay?
Don't worry, Mr.
There's a dreamlike quality to watch.
From a universal perspective, there is little difference between the lives of long and short-lived species. Oh, yeah, you're back. Himiko and I were just discussing This little excursion has reached its conclusion.
Next time, I think I should be the one trailblazing with you guys. Welt can stay on the Express.
Since when did the work roster just change like that?
Yes, no more Stellaron Hunter interruptions. It's time to get our original plan back on track. Our next stop is Penacony, remember? The Express's records show that Penacony was a prison planet used by the IPC. However, following a Stellaron burst, the planet fell into the arms of Shipe. They say the family is throwing a banquet there, and they sent invitations out to the Express. I was curious about this. When the conductor is ready, we can set off for the next stop.
All who enter here are either jailers or prisoners. Which are you?
Neither. I'm merely a lost traveler.
What a spectacle. The Stellaron, the Ambrosial Arbor, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, the Lord Ravager. A series of threats that almost succeeded in diverting attention away from the crucial question. They who brought the Stellaron onto the Cienjo, what was their motive? Will you surrender, or do you require encouragement? Abomination of Yaoshe.
General, my power does indeed stem from the abundance. But I'm the same as you. We are both enemies of Yaoshe.
That's right, Genuine. Stay out of our way. The revival of the Arbor is an omen. It's time for the Cienjo to choose its next path. The Rainbow Arbiter, the Plague's author, the Ruin author. This is a chess game between eons. If you don't stand with the winners, you stand to lose. And this time, we will put the abundance in their grave.
Time to head to the next stop. Let's meet up with everyone in the parlor car.
Pom-Pom's not...
Pom-Pom...
Ahem! Yeah, what was... I thought everyone knew. I know everyone's eager to disembark and get first. Penacony is located in Asdana. Usually this wouldn't be a huge problem. Second, Penacony is a colony belonging to... Got it. When in Rome, as they... Rome? Anyway, if you could...
Allow me to. Just like most of the worlds at the Express during that time, the Astral Express... Don't worry. Just think of it as why did these nameless choose to stay here? Even if they left the stars behind them. According to the passenger list, the 3 people who got off were Tiernan, legwork...
just names and occupation?
We'll just leave it to the stars of fate. We'll conclude today's navigation meeting on this point.
I'll broadcast an announcement before we jump!
There's still some time before the jump. I should talk to everyone. Is this a letter?
Ah, thank you. Pay no mind. I'd advise.
Camera check. Aw, that means I can make... you won't. Maybe I should bring... this is hot.
There's still some time before the jump. I should talk to everyone.
How's it going? They're probably... Rest and recuperate.
You're the picture of... I tried, but regarding... It's about time. I should find a seat.
Hi! The Express is about to make the jump. The train is about to make the jump. 5, 4, 3,
Not another one. Come with me. These questions have no meaning, but I will answer you as best as I can. This is the border between reality and the memory zone. Right this moment, you and I have coincidentally, worry not, for very quickly, pay no mind, for this forgetfulness happens with each new dawn. It is an occurrence that we have become accustomed. So, come with me. Left, the end of the corridor. I will wait there for you. Galaxy Ranger Acheron. This is what they call me. You can call me whatever you want. Open this door. Take a look at the mesmerizing dreamscape. Well, you can still remember.
This is... no.
This way. After you.
Am I supposed to walk up the wall? How is this even possible?
Why not?
She can hear the thoughts in my head?
We're almost there. Can you still walk? You're funny. Don't stop. Don't turn back. Don't look down. Or up. These voices. They're just shadows of the dreamscape. Pay no heed to them. We're here.
Welcome to the reverie. May you experience an...
Leave this realm and rise as you would on any other day. Forget this fortuitous encounter and return. But before you do, you may think it somewhat strange, perhaps even rude. Have we met somewhere before? You evoke memories of an old friend. In the haze of my recollections, she stood shoulder to shoulder with me. Much like this surreal dreamscape where we stood close, yet... May I ask you a few more questions? I tend to forget things, which is why, rather than memories, I'm accustomed to using my emotions to capture what I normally wouldn't otherwise. The answer is inconsequential. For instance, when you awaken in your room, your lips speak several names. Are they your companions? Family? Enemies? You seem to have forged unbreakable bonds with many people. Might I ask if you fear losing these bonds? Then, if there was a vast dreamscape, so lifelike it's indistinguishable from reality, there, no one faces life's separations or deaths. I would ask, would you wish to stay? Now, imagine if this splendid dream were fated to fall apart. Friends, family, strangers, followed by the gentle breeze, soaring birds, the stars, everyone and every face they remember, the joy and the heartaches, the vows sealed and those left hanging, all will inevitably march towards a predetermined ending. I would ask, would you still embark on? I know this is hard. You don't have to be hard-pressed to make a decision. Hearing, touch, thought. Through these, you gain emotions. Cherish them. With emotions, we make choices. And so we return to the original question. I would ask, do you still remember me? I understand. How interesting. For a split second, it felt like countless versions of you, alike yet distinct, gave entirely different. That was my final question. Thank you. We all have our paths to walk, so we shall bid our... The Golden Dream is getting restless. In the coming long night, I'm afraid you will face many tribulations and witness many tragedies. And finally, your sight will only see black and white. But please believe me that in that monochrome world, there will be a glimpse of fleeting red. And when you make a choice, it will reappear before you once more. What you must do now is ponder its significance. And then you can return to the waking world. That's where we all find our answers.
What's wrong? Sounds like you had a nightmare. We just don't fret. Dreams are often the reverse of reality. Can you imagine? Yesterday's grim frontier prison is today's lavish hotel. Gear up and make sure you've got everything. And before you step out...
Is March 7th still packing her luggage?
You're up? How's your prep going? Shall we go meet up with... Penacony, the planet... We're here at last! Oh, the family sure doesn't play around with their entry protocol. I wouldn't have put it past them to try and nab that... Aside from that, I have to say the family has been really accommodating. Well, the hassle was worth it. Just look at this grand hotel lobby. Where are our rooms? Come on, Mr. Yang and the rest must be at the front desk. Let's hurry up and meet them there.
Welcome to the Reverie. May you experience an unforgettable... I'm Misha, a bellboy working here on Penacony. Pleased to be at your service.
over here. Something's not right.
Should you need assistance with moving luggage to your room, feel free to contact me. Please.
Hey, what's the big gathering at the concierge about? We've just arrived and there's already drama?